I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. I said, come on now, dig me, the one and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Okay, now I'm going to be really honest with you this morning. I really don't know what to say. I really don't. I was sitting here and I was thinking, what do I say today? I do know that I want to be encouraging, uplifting, and inspirational in some way to affect somebody today. Oftentimes, these conversations that I have in the mornings, they're designed with me because I need it myself, y'all, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, who makes the comedian laugh, I used to say all the time. And even though what we talk about in the morning is not a laughing matter, it kind of like is where I am today. You know, I need motivation in my life sometimes myself. I think when I get in moments like this, I often resort back to the same thing over and over and over. And when I find myself in certain predicaments, I can always fall back on the same thing over and over. So while I'm sitting here trying to figure out what to say to you, the one thing that I did do this morning that I find to be very consistent in me is that I find myself grateful. I'm ever grateful for the things that God has done for me. I may not always know what to say, but I know how to say thank you. I do. I know how to remember and reflect back on where I come from. I know how to realize where all my blessings come from. I'm very, very conscious of my journey that I've been on, the one that was from then until now. That journey right there it's been difficult, man. It really, really has. I ain't gonna lie to you. Me becoming successful was very difficult. But as hard as this is to say, I really, really mean this. I wouldn't change nothing about the trip I've been on. Number one, because I can't change anything about it. So I never lived my life in regret. But the main thing was I discovered along the way, now, not during the process, when you're going through rough moments, you can't hardly see the good in it at the time. It's just rough for you, and it seems unexplainable, and oftentimes I thought it was unfair. But as I am now, I needed every single thing that happened to me, to happen to me. I hope that makes sense to you. I needed everything to happen in the exact order and the exact way that it happened in order for me to be the person that I've become. And that right there, man, is just very comforting to me. Bishop Jakes told me one time, he said, the closer you get to God, the more friendly you all become, the more he will reveal to you the how comes and the what fors of a lot of things that's happened to you. Because a lot of times what troubles us is we just can't understand why we lost that loved one back then. We just can't understand why we didn't get what we wanted back then. We just don't understand how come our plan didn't work out and we had to fail so miserably back then. We don't understand the answers to these things. Well, the closer I've gotten to God, the more those explanations have become crystal clear to me. And see, the one thing that I came to the realization, everybody, is that the things that was happening to me, they wasn't really all bad. They really wasn't. They didn't taste good when it was happening. I didn't enjoy what I was going through, But as I look back on them and reflect now, it wasn't all bad. Some of those things were so necessary for me to get the information. Because, see, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of hard-headed and stubborn. I said, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of hard-headed and stubborn. I kind of like to think that I know something about some things every now and then. And the things I am convinced about, I don't really care for people trying to talk me off mine. So I can be stubborn and hard-headed sometimes. God knows that about me. So I think to get some of the messages crystal clear through to me that I needed to learn, that was this process I had to go through. That process was my journey. It was my trip. It was my woe, my pain. See, everybody got them different. It don't matter what it is. Everybody got a woe. Everybody got a pain. Everybody got a trial. Everybody got some tribulations. Everybody got some challenge. I don't care who you are. Just quit looking at me thinking that I got it going on so tough. Man, but if Steve, yeah, it's easy for you to say that, but you ain't here. You don't know where I've been. If you would stop hanging yourself up on your past, worrying about your woes and your troubles and the situation you in, and start praying and start asking God to get you through it. See, a lot of times you messed the message up yourself, because when you're going through some stuff, you ask God to remove it and take it away. That ain't the lesson you got to learn. Your lesson sometimes is gotta be how to be strong, how to see it through, how to bear under it, how to carry that weight long distances for long periods of time. That's how you get strong. The lesson is to make you stronger, but to make you stronger, you got to carry the weight. You can't get stronger, you don't go to gym, or you don't do something at your house to lift your own body weight. See, a lot of people can't even do push-ups. They can't get down and in the course of a day give you 100 push-ups because they ain't never tried it. They get to 20 and they're shaking so bad they stop. Woo, that's too much for me. Well, let me tell you something. So I learned to quit praying to take stuff away. My prayer became to give me the strength to handle it. People oftentimes ask me, how do you do all that you do in the course of the day? I don't really know. I just know I can. Because I know God don't put more on you than you can bear. So when you ask me how you do all of what you do in the course of the day, I got God. God is good. He'll get you through whatever it is you're going through. So when you're tripping and you don't know what to say, reflect and be grateful for all you reflect on. Think about God's goodness and watch what he do for you. That's the cold part, okay?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're looking for someone to help you unpack Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, you're in the right place. It's me, Gabby Collins. Come with me, because on Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that's put that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. On this podcast, we're going beyond the basic line of questioning and getting to the heart of the show, all while appreciating the contributions of the show's creative teams and remarkable cast. Go inside each episode of Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story with the creatives, the cast, and creator Shonda Rhimes leading the way. Listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is not Quiet Storm.
Sounded like the Quiet Storm.
This is Steve Harvey reserving his voice because it's leaving him. I have been overworked and have decided that I've got to slow it down. So, ladies and gentlemen, this show will be ran today by two fools. And I want to apologize for anything happening. And Shirley and Carla, I want to say good luck to both of you because you are going to have a tough time controlling two fools.
We
Normally,
when you're here.
Being, just ignorant, am here to provide some type of stability, but I won't be able to due to my voice quality.
Really?
Seriously? Don't backtalk me. Unless you want these knuckles on your lips. So, ladies and gentlemen, Shirley Strawberry, good morning.
Hey,
No,
hello,
use your
good
voice.
morning,
You ain't got to
Steve.
get into this. Don't even come
Hey,
over
Steve.
here.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Carla,
Hey, good morning. What's up, crew?
give it to me, Junior.
Morning, Unc. I ain't changing.
Yeah.
You can't.
Jay,
Watch out there now, Steve Harvey. Woo!
That's an after birthday voice right
still high off your little birthday.
there. Yeah. Happy belated birthday again,
you, thank you.
Jay.
Happy belated,
Jay. Yeah, Jay Anthony
Belated.
Brown.
42 years old.
Boy, you stop that line.
I'm going with 83.
83.
And see, when you tell people you 83, they go, "Man,
Wow,
you look so good for 83."
Well, y'all go ahead and take it over.
That's it.
No, you gotta help out, man.
Need you.
Well, yeah. But see, still, everybody go down sometimes.
It's all right,
I got to
man.
protect my voice. I got shows to do today, tomorrow, all this weekend. I don't get another off day for a minute, so
You need
I'm waiting on an assistant who supposed to been here with some damn throat coat, but his ass ain't here.
Well, you know what?
I ain't gonna be saying his ass ain't here too many more times.
Did you speak to the nephew?
Because one time it's gonna be his ass ain't here no more.
Ooh.
You didn't speak to the nephew.
Don't do that.
I really didn't think it was necessary. Hello, good morning, Thomas
Good morning.
Miles.
I got you. You're overworked, but let's be real about it. You're not underpaid. We gotta say that. You're not underpaid. So represent. We got you today. Lay your throat down.
Set your throat right over there.
You ever want to take it out and run some water
Put
on
your
it?
throat in this bag right here. We got you.
I remember you said that years ago. We were on the radio just in L.A. and Steve fell out.
Man.
You had to take your throat out and look at it.
Just run some water on
Remember
it,
that,
man.
Steve? Wow.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we're going to run that prank back with the nephew right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Right now, it is Monday. Reverend Motown, Deacon Def Jam are here with church complaints. Let's go.
We here today
Yes.
on a Monday. Gathered or symbolized detreputedly.
That's a new one.
I said detreputedly revelized.
That's reputedly relevant.
We are here on Big Word Monday.
All right.
Oh, I've been talking with the congregation and my lady friend, and wants me to increase my vocabulary so all my responses will be given in Big Word Monday fashion. Go ahead, D.
Not made up words.
All right, Pastor. I don't have any big words, but I do have complaints. Now, as you know, Pastor, we're excited to be approaching Resurrection Sunday. The congregation
Amen.
is asking, amen. The congregation is asking that we not, the not so smart kids not recite their Easter speech on Sunday. There are at least 15 of them that we concerned about. But of course, Sister, what was that? LaDonna Davis wants DeAndre to do his. As you know, he's 15 and still in the 4th grade. But she definitely wants him to do his speech.
Well, we are going to, how many is it, Deacon?
It's 15 of them that we worried about doing this
We're
speech.
going to accept 5 of them this Sunday.
5 of the not so smart ones.
Yes, because we can't sit through 15.
Well, what do I tell
Last year,
Sister LaDonna?
well, tell Sister LaDonna that last year it was diapolycolysis.
Oh, another
wait,
big
wait.
word.
Diapolycolysis
Yeah.
on everyone.
And he's
Diabolical. I can't tell her that.
Dia,
Dia.
like you in dire need.
oh, okay.
Okay, Dia.
Poly mean 5.
Okay.
Dia Polly.
Wow.
Diapoly.
Do you remember what
You forgot?
Well,
Diapologist, I think. Diapologist.
diapologist.
diapologist?
Autologist is a form of a doctor. That them 5 boys is in dire need of medical assistance. Diapologist.
You changed it. All right.
To go with what I knew.
Make it work.
Big word Monday gonna be hard on me. Go ahead, D.
All right.
I don't think any more responses will be with big words because it's throwing off the comedy too. Go ahead, D.
The Easter egg hunt committee has a major problem. As you know, Brother Thaddeus Ratcliffe, who works at the veterinary clinic, brought eggs from his job, and they are now mixed up with the regular eggs. So he brought snake eggs, alligator eggs, ostrich eggs, and supposedly 15 penguin eggs. How do you want to handle this, Pastor, for the Easter egg?
Well, I say go ahead and let them. Don't say nothing to the kids, but I'll tell you what, though. You carry them eggs home, and you don't eat them all today, there'll be a surprise for you somewhere in the week. You're going to look up and be a iguana walking around your house.
Oh.
You ain't going to like it.
You're wrong for that.
So, I don't know what you can't do is tell these black people there could be a potential lizard in the house or snake.
Okay.
That you can't do. So just let sleeping dogs lie, Deacon. And we'll deal with it as it comes. Get a pet retrieval service number ready.
Okay.
You know how you call like the people that handle snakes and everything.
The penguin egg is what bothered me more, didn't it?
That ain't gonna bother me. It's that snake that's gonna get loose in black people's house. That's what you need to worry about. That penguin ain't got no speed and can't hide that good. Yeah. Don't worry about the penguin. It's that damn snake. That can't get snake and lizard in a black people's house. You might as well have a bank robber with a gun sitting in there.
Amen. Amen.
Minister,
Preach, Pastor.
Yeah.
All right, moving along, Pastor. We have a big issue with Big Riddell Collins. We agreed that he would play Christ in the church play, but the cross keep breaking due to his weight. We can't keep him on the cross, Pastor. And Home Depot say they don't have any wood that can hold him. What do you want us to do now?
Deal. Just let everybody walk up to the front and look down on him.
And do they lines from there?
What?
Yeah, because he ain't Christ no way. We ain't finna look up to him.
How is that gonna look?
Well, it ain't how it look. It ain't who want to bow down in front of big ass Riddell. Now, if he gonna be the Christ, then we're gonna do I'll tell you what we'll do.
All right.
We're gonna do carry on the resurrection scene after, and we're gonna just do add on, and then take Riddell off the cross down there.
Get him off of there.
Yeah, just do it like that, cause he ain't who he don't look nothing like who I think he is. No.
Next.
All right. I'm sorry, Shirley.
At that edge. Y'all there?
It was right on that line.
Well, I'm just saying, Riddell ain't finna play him. I don't like people playing the role.
Yeah. I shouldn't have wrote it, Carla. It's my fault.
You better talk.
Yeah. That is your fault.
But
you the one came in here with the complaint. I'm just trying to work it.
All right.
We're marching to Zion.
Sing it.
Beautiful Zion.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time for the CLO, the Chief Love Officer, the CLO, as the nephew calls you. All right, you heard him. He's ready. This one is from John, a podcast listener. John says, I've been listening to your Strawberry Letters on the podcast, and I didn't need to write a whole letter. Thank you, John, for doing that. But I hope you can give me some real advice. I'm a 32-year-old single male, and the women I meet are around my age and experienced in the bedroom. I try to warn women up front that I'm a big boy, but even the most experienced women run away from it and me. For some men, this would be a good thing, but it's been a problem for me since high school. What can I do differently to keep a woman?
Well, what I did, dog, was I just, you gotta,
info.
I mean, good question. I understand,
Great.
What you gotta see, you ain't handling it right.
Oh.
First of all, quit talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's for starters.
So you want to,
because now mentally, and then what you do is after that, when it get to the point of the actual act occurring, dog, you ain't got nothing to prove. Stop trying to prove stuff.
What do you mean?
Easy. All this talk you be hearing. I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that. No, you're not. Easy, so you can keep somebody. It's gonna happen for you regardless. What you don't want to do is ruin it for the second time. Take your time. Easy.
Keep the light out.
Okay, easy.
Keep the light out.
Well, keeping the light out don't really work, Tommy, because I'm telling you. Because it ain't got nothing to do with darkness.
So you just want him to surprise the ladies.
but easy. You ain't. Women have babies. You ain't that big now. So just slow down. You ain't all that now. I appreciate you writing in and try to make it sound like you all that, but you ain't. Just slow down.
Maybe
I used to feel that way too, but I done ran up into some stuff in my life, boy. Well, I was just over there. Whoa, what you doing?
Moving on.
Well,
Did Jay say folded in half?
Destiny in Toledo, as we move on, says, I'm having a surprise 40th birthday party for my boyfriend, and I'm only inviting 10 people because of COVID. A random female called me and asked for my address because she was paid to dance at the party as a surprise. I told her no thank you. My boyfriend's brother called and told me he already paid the stripper, and he demanded that I either give him his money back or let the girl dance. Should I mess up the surprise and tell my man to handle his brother, or should I curse him out myself?
Hey, wait a minute. This dude got to be kidding. Mm-hmm. You can't have nobody. You can't get a dancer for your brother and he got a wife.
Yeah, girlfriend. Their boyfriend, girlfriend. But yeah.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. No, you ain't got to let your brother handle no matter. Hey, here's what you do. I think you need to end this surprise thing.
Yeah.
Before everybody gets surprised. So I think really what you ought to do is, I think you ought to just tell the boyfriend, ain't no stripper coming in this house right here.
Yeah.
And if he want to get the money back, let him give it back. But it's impossible. You can't do that, man. Have no stripper dancing.
That is so cool.
How old are they? They say he 40?
Yeah, he's turning 40.
Got to be joking, man. What 40? What? You can't do that.
All right. Thank you, CLO. Yolanda in Raleigh says, I'm a 60-year-old engaged woman. I've been engaged for 4 years, and I can't get my fiance to marry me. We've got a lot in common, but lately he's been using that against me. If we're watching sports or out hunting together, he comments that I'm cool, just like one of the boys. I rarely wear makeup and dress up because I'm always at home. Should I take his comments as a negative thing? Is acting like one of the boys ever a good thing?
No, not to me. I've never wanted my woman to act like one of the boys. And what do you mean by we be out hunting?
Hunting together.
They hunting, dog. They shooting rabbits or stuff. They shooting. Yeah, they hunting.
Oh, you mean hunting? Oh, I thought you meant like swingers. Oh, okay. Hunting. No, you need to stay your ass at home. Dress up sometime. Put something on. Stop looking like a hunter. Hell.
But you thought it was swingers.
Yeah, I thought they were swingers. I thought y'all was out in the clubs hunting. I was going, damn, what?
Is that what they call it?
Literally.
Is that what they call it?
So I'm sitting there going, hunting? What kind of mess is this? I see why y'all ain't married. Hell, having too much. But you're hunting. You sitting up in the tree in a blind. You in the bushes with a gun with him.
What?
Damn. Stay your ass home. Quit hunting.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Dress up.
That ain't sexy right there.
No, when he come
you
from the
hear the
hunting
men.
trip, surprise him sometimes.
Yeah. You hear the men, ma'am. Yolanda and Raleigh.
Yeah, nobody sitting up in the line with me hunting.
Jackie walking in the house with a dead duck in her hand. The hell is that?
He said a dead duck. So dress up, put on some heels, put on some lipstick sometimes.
Every night and then.
Yeah, every now and then. You ain't got to do it every day, but every now and then, you know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Jay, you have a question as we go out? We got like 30 seconds.
Oh, do I have a question?
30 seconds.
No,
Hurry.
I don't. No, I don't have one.
You want to go hunting, Jay?
Well, that's a good. You want to go hunting?
I can't believe you thought it was a swingers term.
So you come once a week and you don't have a question when you get here?
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're looking for someone to help you unpack Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story, you're in the right place. It's me, Gabby Collins. Come with me, because on Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that's put that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. On this podcast, we're going beyond the basic line of questioning and getting to the heart of the show, all while appreciating the contributions of the show's creative teams and remarkable cast. Go inside each episode of Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story with the creatives, the cast, and creator Shonda Rhimes leading the way. Listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real-life people.
Chelsea, we're going into season 4, which is very exciting.
Oh, yes. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us with that advice. Sometimes we have experts.
We've had guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Bob the Drag Queen, Juliana Margulies, psychic mediums, drug czars, all kinds of people.
We want everyone to leave the show with a little bit more support than they had coming in, and we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, honestly, and bravely.
We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. People talk about their terrible mothers-in-law.
And we encourage them to separate from those people.
I mean, Chelsea, we've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up and ending relationships. I am a relationship wrecker. Lots of family drama, lots of relationship drama,
yes,
and just personal motivation, really. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am, a big kick in the ass. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, Steve, this one's for you. Jay, Tommy Jr., this segment is for the ladies. Thank you, guys. This is called, Jay, Ways to Get a Man to Stop Hollering at You. Okay.
Because it gets on your nerves, right, lady?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And it's disrespectful. There are ways. There's things you can do. Things you can do. You got
so when you say holler at us,
just aggravating you.
Like cat calls.
Hey, what ooh, red bone. Ooh, red. Ooh, chocolate, what's up?
Yeah, okay. Want to cut all that out your life? Some ways to get that done.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Start coughing uncontrollably. Off the rip. I'm talking about.
Go ahead. What was you saying?
That don't get us to walk away.
Like emphysema?
Yeah. Hard.
Wow.
Yes. I got one.
What?
Come on.
Tell him you don't go nowhere without your grandmama, your deceased grandmama, and ask grandmama, you think he cute?
You got
She right there with you, right?
At all times.
At all times.
I tell you what. When he get to macking real hard, you say, you know what? I gotta go get some Depends real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I can't go nowhere without my Depends.
I hope they got my size still in, right?
I'm taking notes. This is for the ladies. The guys are telling us ways that we can get men to stop hollering at us. Okay. Steve?
Come on, big dog.
Tape a fake test result on your chest that says you have VD.
That'll stop them right away.
They still call it VD.
No, it's STD now.
STD, yeah.
You call it what you want to.
VD is way back in the day. If you got
it's
that.
VD, doggone it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you get it, you'll understand.
You know you got it. Yeah. Act like you talking on the phone and say, hey, don't make me shoot you again.
Just
loud.
That might work, though.
Right.
These are ways for the ladies to get men to stop trying to holler at them.
To leave you alone.
Yeah, don't let them get too in. Don't let them get too hollers in. Start scratching right up under your neck. Well, you start leaving streaks.
Junior, that makes me itch.
Just start scratching. He don't know what that scratching about.
Yeah.
He gonna stop talking.
I like the Junior. Come on, nephew.
Go in the closet and get butt naked and sit Indian style and burn some incense and start praying. Right there, I promise you, it'll run his ass straight on out of there.
Yeah. Come on, Steve. Help the ladies.
When he walk up to you and start talking to you, say, look, he ain't gonna do nothing. But my ex is across the street watching.
He ain't gonna do nothing though.
But he watching. I like it, Steve. Get him off you.
Let's get him right up off.
Yeah.
Come on, ways to get him in.
Tell him you got 7 kids. And the 2 oldest is still staying at the house.
When he starts talking, listen, I need a character with him. Will you come to court with me? I need somebody to tell. Will you come to court right then? Yeah.
I'm sorry. Before you ask me anything, can you help me lift my car off my husband?
What happened?
Don't worry about that. I just need your help to get him out from under this car.
Ran over your man.
Yeah, I got one. Look him right now. I said, you better step back. My girlfriend's very jealous.
That might work. I like a more physical approach when they start talking to you, because I know some things that just turn me on. If you see him and he starts talking to you, hawk and spit. That
me?
I can't stand that
from the diaphragm. Get all of it in there.
First it was coughing, now this.
Hey, baby.
And make sure it right by his foot.
Right by his foot.
Ew.
He gonna walk right away.
That is so nasty.
Do you want him to stop talking to you?
Yes, yes.
Do it.
Thank you guys for your help. These are ways that men, we can do these things to make men leave us alone and stop trying to holler at us. What you got, Neff?
Or just stand there and look at it. And start peeing right there. Just pee right there. And just look at it and say, you know what, that happens all the time.
Yes, pee.
Just pee and wipe yourself and hand him the tissue.
Oh, he's so gone. Oh, I can't believe this is happening again.
Did you guys draw this from your own experiences?
I hate
Yeah,
when
this
this happens.
is what I know will push me on. That's all we say.
Okay, yeah.
That's what it sounds. All right, Steve, come on, close it out. Ways to get a man.
The last one.
Yeah.
This is easy. This is simplest, ladies. This one right here. If you don't have the courage for a lot of stuff and you just want to finally just get this dude out your face, here's one simple way to do it. Develop bad breath.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Coffee,
Use your
onions.
H.
Coffee, onions.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time to play a round of Would You Rather. Here we go. Would you rather get away with any lie you tell? Any lie you tell, you can get away with it. Or would you rather...
A. My whole life goal right there, baby. A. I don't give a what B is. I want A. Go ahead, Shirley.
Or, this is for you, Junior, or would you rather detect any lie you hear? So would you rather be able to get away with one or be able to tell if someone's lying to you?
Both we need them. Yeah,
I need
absolutely.
A all day.
All day long.
But don't you care if someone's lying to you?
I could care less. I would lie back.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Just be two liars talking. I don't give a
That's all it is. That's a good conversation, too. It go way better.
Whatever.
We should do that one day, Uncle. We should lie to each other on a cold conversation.
Dog, just the whole damn thing. I just want to be all mine, be believable. Yeah, it's been my whole goal in life anyway. Man, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Dog,
All right.
I'm finna say this and she finna believe it. Yes.
Yeah.
She's ready to lie to you, too.
I don't give a damn. I've been lied to before. I can handle it. Y'all the one can't handle it. I want the truth. I want to know the truth. No, I want what sound good.
Okay.
I love you. I love you too. Thank you, baby. See you tomorrow. Okay, can't wait. Okay, cool. We both live. Ain't no problem.
Live.
Ain't no problem.
Live.
Ain't no problem. Lie to me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, you the best I ever had. Thank you, baby. Best I ever had too. Cool.
Great line.
Yeah.
You too, Junior.
Yeah, I love it. I'm telling
You
right
feel
now.
the same way?
Absolutely. I'm going to tell you why, Shirley, because men's research department ain't good at all. We ain't researching nothing to find out if it's the truth. No. It be true. We don't care. Just lie to us.
Lie to me. I
Sounds
don't give a
good.
damn.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right, well, here's another one. Would you rather never pay for taxes or never pay for gas?
Hey.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the hell out this gas. Hey. Hey,
You
if
don't
you
care
give
how
me
high it
A,
is.
I don't give a damn if gas is $30 a gallon. If I could just get out of A.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather be a star of a small movie or be an extra in a really big movie like Top Gun Maverick or something?
Be no damn extra walking around, ain't got no line.
Be A.
Hey, man.
Hey.
But it's Top Gun with Tom Cruise.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to be in the
A.
back.
I'm gonna be in a small ass line.
Yeah.
You're on the floor, your part. All right, one last one if we have time. Would you rather German chocolate cake or cherry pie?
Hey.
Oh, Lord.
Or cherry pie?
Hey. Cause you know why? Cause it's hard to find a good cherry pie.
Oh, because I know that's one of your favorites.
Anybody know,
All right.
please slide in my DMs or something. I don't know.
What are you saying? All right. All right, that's today's round of Would You Rather. Thanks, guys.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Now, there is science that supports that kids with older parents now,
Older parents.
especially fathers, especially the dads, might be a little more socially awkward than kids with younger fathers. All right.
I can see that.
So here's the question. Did you guys have parents that were much older than your friends' parents?
Hell yeah, I did.
And if you did, Steve says you did. So how did that affect you, Steve, growing up?
I was in a lot of fights about it.
Really? What do you mean you got teased about it?
Oh yeah, you know, I went to public school. With poor kids.
Yeah.
Who grandmama that? Hey man.
One more time.
Hold up, dog.
One more time.
I told your ass who that is. I told you twice. You asked me one more time who grandmama that is. That's my damn mama, dog. Did 1967. I done told the dude. In 1968, another dude asked me, who grandmama up at here to school? That was the day after Martin Luther King funeral on TV. I jumped dead on his ass.
Forget all that peace and love stuff.
Yeah, I ain't gonna know that. Martin Luther King dead. I don't want to hear nothing about this peace. I'm whooping your ass. Yeah, I had old parents.
Wow.
No, my mom and them had me when they were 42, so.
Oh, okay. So do you think age matters when it comes to parenting then?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing to talk about. What you going to talk about?
You should have them when you're younger, you think?
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah, that's my recommendation.
If you can have them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
What does that mean you don't have nothing to talk about?
Well, I mean, the things that you want to relate to, the older parents, they're much older.
Yeah. So the millennials and younger want to talk about tech stuff and... Smart.
Well, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
I don't care for. I love the grandkids when they come over.
Yeah,
run in the office, Papa, hug me, climb up on me, kiss me on the cheek. I love that, man. And then get out of here.
But wait a minute, Steve. Okay, that would work if you were a much older grandparent, but you're a normal age for a grandparent.
You don't want to be bothered.
Yes. What are you talking about?
Well, if I don't want to be bothered with the grandkids, why would I want some damn kids?
He's saying,
you're not that old.
Yeah, like it ain't the greatest thing happened in his life.
I didn't say I was that old. I'm just saying, I don't, at this age, I don't care for my grandkids to visit.
I'm with you.
What the hell I look like with a baby of my own and can't send their ass home?
You can only bring one at a time to my damn house. One at a time. You can't bring them all.
How many grandkids do you have?
I got like 11. But you can't bring them all one damn time. Who wants that?
Wow. And then you have a favorite, and everyone knows, and you make no bones about that,
Kira's
right?
my favorite. Yes.
And all the other grandkids know that?
Oh, they know. They know how this go. They don't need me lying. They know how this go.
And why
so you acknowledge your favorite grandkids in front of the other grandchildren?
Favorite. Right. This cuts out all the mess of everybody guessing, well, who the favorite? Now they know.
Well, Jay, does that cause a problem in the family or what?
No, everybody know that Akira's the favorite.
You said her name.
Can have. The rest of them, maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't.
Yeah.
But Akira can get it. Anything
she wants. She's my favorite.
Is she your first grandkid? Is that why? Your first grandchild?
It's a long story, but I picked her as a favorite, and we just roll with that. And we don't get into no fights about it. That's just
How
what
do you
it is.
pick a favorite?
You picked her as the favorite.
She's the favorite. Yes.
How did you do that, though?
Look, my sister was the favorite of my mom. My mom didn't speak to me until I was 13 years old. So she spoke to my sister.
All right.
Yeah, I have a favorite grandchild, too.
Oh, do you?
You're not going to do it.
No, really, I do.
I know who it is.
No.
But, no, don't.
No, go ahead, say it. No, please,
really.
please.
I have a favorite grandchild. It's Ezra.
Oh, that's the baby that can't talk.
Yeah, because he don't know me.
Yeah, he can't talk.
Because he don't know you?
Yeah, he don't know me. He don't want nothing. He don't talk back. He slobber all the time and try to hold his big ass head up. He look at me like he ain't never seen me. He smile and he just slobber. As soon as he see a bottle, his whole body goes into convulsions. It just straighten up and stiffen out. When he see a bottle, he just lock up.
All right, coming up next, it is the nephew, your favorite nephew, Steve, with Run That Prank Back, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, nephew, what you got? Time for the prank phone call.
Shirley, it's time to baptize some people. It's called Mobile Baptismal Pool.
Wow.
Mobile Baptismal. We come to you and baptize
I ain't
you.
even heard it and I like it. It sounds good.
You know it's going to be ignorant. You know
we come
this.
to your house and baptize you. That's what we do. Here it is.
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach a Mr. Wilson.
This Wilson. How you doing? Who's this?
How you doing? My name is Brother Springwater, man. Listen, we got paid to actually come by and do some services to for you by some friends of yours, and we wanted to actually call and see about scheduling and see what you had available.
Some services. Well, y'all plan on cutting some grass? What y'all do? What kind of services y'all have?
Actually, sir, you've got some friends that have actually spent a great amount of money on you. And what we do is we have a baptismal on wheels service. And what we do is we go and we baptize people at their home. And Baptism on Wheels it's a new company, but we've baptized over 1,000 people now. We have a truck which actually has a baptismal pool on the back of it, and we actually come to your home and we will baptize you in your driveway and make you whole again. So
excuse me, Brother Water, Brother Spring. What's your name again? I'm sorry,
Springwater.
Springwater. You want to come to my house and give me a baptism in my front yard?
We want to baptize you right there in your driveway. Your friends are paid for the services. And
my friend, what friend will pay for me to get baptized? I've been baptized already, Doc.
Well, from my understanding, sir, that evidently you had some bumps and bruises, and they seem to believe that you need to be washed and cleansed again.
I mean, that's all good. That's all good. But I mean, be that it may, man. I mean, I've been baptized. I go to church. You know, me and the Lord don't have no problems. I mean, we all have setbacks. But for you to pull up with your pool in front of my house to say you finna baptize me, that doesn't make any sense to me, Doc. I mean,
see, sir, sometimes when some people are not able to go to the house of the Lord and get baptized, you know, we're making it a lot more convenient for you. Well, we can actually
I don't need no convenience. I don't need no convenience. What I need convenience for? You asking me to come to my house on a Tuesday to baptize me in my driveway. Does that make any sense to you, Brother Water? I mean, come on. If you really sit back and think about it, does that make any sense to you? To come for the convenience?
First of all, sir, that's Brother Springwater. But what I'm trying to say is
any type of water is holy water, spring water. It doesn't make no difference to me. You can't come to my neighborhood and baptize me in front of my house.
Sir, what is all the anger? This is what your friends are talking about.
I don't give a damn what my friends are telling you, man. Anybody, which one of my friends gonna recommend you to come to my damn house?
Sir, I'm not.
Do that, man. That don't even make any sense to me. You understand?
Sir, I'm not at any liberty to tell you who actually.
Hold up, but you're in the liberty to come to my damn house and baptize me, but you can't tell me who the hell go see you. But you're not. What type, man? Come on. You don't even. Come on. Does that make sense to you, Doc? Come on. That doesn't make any. No way in the world I'm going to allow you to come and bring your pool in front of my house and baptize me. Then I'm asking you, as you supposed to be a pastor. You supposed to be baptized. I'm asking you, okay, which friend of mine is sending you to, to letting you know I need to be baptized? You'll tell you out at liberty?
Sir, all I want to know, basically, I've already been paid. I'm calling asking you about your schedule.
You're not baptizing me. I've been baptized.
I'm going to baptize you on Tuesday in your driveway.
Man, I tell you what, if you come to my house in front of my driveway, you better bring the whole congregation. You understand? You better bring the deacons, the brothers, the sisters, and everybody else if you think I'm going to be baptized in my driveway.
This is the problem. This is what your friends are talking about. This is why you need to be baptized and cleansed again and washed in the blood of the Lamb. This is what's wrong. You need to be cleansed. That's what's wrong with you, Mr. Wilton.
What's wrong with me? No, what's wrong with you is calling me in the middle of my work day telling me I need to be baptized in front of my house. If I need to be baptized and go get some holy water, I go down to the church. I don't need you coming in front of my house making a whole circus with all your friends and some white sheets talking about you want to baptize me.
From my understanding, Mr. Wilton, you've missed 2 Sundays already this month.
Sundays? So, man, I can go anywhere and get the word. I don't need you coming here because you telling me I missed 2 damn Sundays. I'm going to miss this Sunday, too, because the football game coming on.
Sir, all I know is I've been paid to do a job. I will be there Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock, and we will baptize you before you go to work on Tuesday morning.
I tell you what. You come to my house 7 o'clock in the morning, I swear on your Lord, I'm going to bust your You understand me? You will not come to my house telling me you finna baptize me. I don't give a damn who paid you. You understand? I will drown your in the water. Matter of fact, now, bring you, your deacons, and everybody else. We're going to have a pool party in that. You understand?
I'm going to get all of this anger and all of these problems you have within you. We are going to purge your body and get it out your system.
I don't want your cleansing me. I tell you what. Brother Springwater, is it that's what called?
It's Brother Springwater. You're going to get baptized on Tuesday morning.
I don't give a damn who paid you, who called you. Bring your I'm going to you up. I guarantee you. I'm going to dry you on sight.
I got one more thing I want to say to you. Would you listen to me?
Matter of fact, I'm busy. You ain't got to say to me. I gotta go. You understand? You ain't
I got one more thing I want to say to you. Is you listening to me?
What, man?
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your boy Mason. Hello?
Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Boy, let me tell you something, boy. Y'all was about to bring some hell to heaven. I was about to act a fool on y'all if y'all would have showed up at my crib. You understand me? Boy, Tommy, y'all ain't got else better to do than to sit around here and just with people during their day. Man, I ain't never thought y'all could get me with this. And who the hell goes around baptizing people on? That's like Meals on Wheels. How y'all baptize people with a pool on the back of your F-150?
Hey, Wilson, I got to ask you something. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, you know it's the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
See, that's how you baptize somebody.
Forget going to church now.
Exactly. When they don't make it to the church, you know, we bring the baptismal to you.
It's right outside.
We right outside.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, we in the driveway.
Money maker right there, man.
Yeah, we'll baptize you before you go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
And get your save on. We get your save on right there. We cleanse you right there in the driveway. Won't he do it?
Yeah.
Won't he will.
And will he won't. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. My man says I went from WAP to HOP. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're looking for someone to help you unpack Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story, you're in the right place. It's me, Gabby Collins. Come with me, because on Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that's put that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. On this podcast, we're going beyond the basic line of questioning and getting to the heart of the show, all while appreciating the contributions of the show's creative teams and remarkable cast. Go inside each episode of Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story with the creatives, the cast, and creator Shonda Rhimes leading the way. Listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real life people.
Chelsea, we're going into season 4, which is very exciting.
Oh, yes. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us with that advice. Sometimes we have experts.
We've had guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Bob the Drag Queen, Juliana Margulies, psychic mediums, drug czars, all kinds of people.
We want everyone to leave the show with a little bit more support than they had coming in, and we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, honestly, and bravely.
We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. People talk about their terrible mothers-in-law.
And we encourage them to separate from those people.
I mean, Chelsea, we've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up and ending relationships. I am a relationship wrecker. Lots of family drama, lots of relationship drama,
yes,
and just personal motivation, really. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am, a big kick in the ass. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And listen, if you need advice on sex, on dating, on parenting, relationships, whatever, write us, okay? And more. Submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We'll try to help you if we can. We can't help everybody, but if we can, we'll try. And we could be reading your letter live on the air.
Shirley.
Like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, my man says, I went from WAP to HOP. All right. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 30-year-old mother with 3 children. My children's father and I have been together over 10 years, so let me say this before you bash me. He has asked me to marry him several times, and I respectfully declined because we need to go to therapy before we get married. Here's why. My confidence is at an all-time low because my children's father has cheated many times. Whenever I confront him, his exact words are, "Your sex is very boring and you complain too much." When the new Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B song came out, he even joked that I've gone from WAP to HOP, meaning I have horrible AP. My response was, well, I wouldn't complain as much.
What he said in the letter was horrible ass P.
Oh, you
didn't want to say ass.
You got to read the letter like we wrote the letter, Anna Mae.
You didn't you didn't write the letter, Ike.
You can't say ass piece.
Anyway, all right, you guys got the message. My response was, well, I wouldn't complain as much and would do a better job in the bedroom if you were half the man you used to be. I'm often tired from work and running around with 3 children, so he blames me for our lackluster sex life and not ever being in the mood. I've obliged him many nights and would just lie there trying not to fall asleep until the sex was over. Wow. But now, years later, and after all the cheating, it has affected my ability to perform in the bedroom. I've heard it's a mental thing, but I'm not sure why I can't get excited or in the mood. I know that if I can't please him, he's going to get it somewhere else. Just recently, we got into a big argument, and he yelled out that I have some whack a kitty. He apologized a few minutes later, but this is affecting my confidence. He refuses to go to therapy, so should I take my 3 children and leave him? Okay, listen, you don't need therapy. You've mentioned therapy a few times in this letter. You need a new man. That's what you need. He's not deserving of you. I mean, what does he do besides put you down and cheat? 10 years of this? 10 years of this you've been going through? It has to be enough that, just say enough. This has to be enough for even the strongest and the most confident woman wouldn't be able to deal with this all the time. And here you are doing what so many women do, blaming yourself. I mean, I just say life happens. 3 kids and a full-time job. That's not easy for anyone. And then he expects you to perform and all of this and blah, blah, blah. When your man is not right, sex is the last thing on your mind. Let me tell you that. The only thing that you're to blame for in this is staying with him, in my opinion, for 10 years and for taking him back repeatedly when he cheats on you. So you don't give him an incentive to stop cheating or anything like that. So I say to you, first things first. Don't worry about from WAP to HOP and all of that right now. Forget all that. You can get that back. He doesn't appreciate it or deserve it anyway. It's just time to get back to yourself. I think you should do you, boo, right now. Start building up, start restoring what you have allowed him to tear down in all these years. Fall in love with yourself again. Start putting yourself first, okay? Yourself first, and watch him take notice. If not, don't be afraid to get the kids and move on or put his trifling behind out. Steve?
Shirley, I agree with every single thing you've said. Great advice to this woman. Of course, my angle is going to be a little bit different. See, I know how men operate. And what he's doing is the atypical thing when a man get busted or something. Here comes the reverse psychology. Yeah. Here comes the why I did it. Now this 30-year-old mother of 3, been together 10 years. He's asked her to marry him, but she's declined respectfully because she feel like they need to go to counseling before they get married, because my confidence is at all-time low because he's cheated on her many times. Wait a minute. Cheated on you many times. Why are you still in the relationship? The marriage part, this ain't even a discussion. If a man ain't gonna act right before you get married, what makes you think, what thing happens that makes you think that he gonna change after you get married? Remember, like I've said on this show several times, a minister told me one time, when a man gets married, the only thing that changes the day after the wedding is the appearance of his left hand third finger.
That's if he is what he was before you got married. Marriage doesn't change anything. Not if a person you either practice being married or you don't. You either getting ready, you used to cut your little strings out there, all your little wild oats sowing. Get that out the way before you get married. That's how you get married. You can't be cheating on this woman repeatedly, steady asking her to marry you. Marry you for what, man? Are you kidding me? And then every time you bust him, his exact words are, your sex is very boring and you complain too much. Wait a minute. That's not why you're cheating on me. You cheating on me because your ass is a lowlife. That's why you doing it, man. Now, when we come back, I have my way that you should handle this. You know.
All right, coming up, we'll have part
you
2
staying
of
in me.
response.
Okay. Oh, okay.
At 23 after the hour, subject of my strawberry letter for today is my man says I went from WAP to HOP. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on. Let's recap today's strawberry letter subject. My man says I went from WAP to HOP. Wow.
This letter right here kind of hurts. Shirley gave this woman some spot on advice that I agree with 1,000%. 30-year-old woman, 3 children. They've been together with her man 10 years, and he's asked her to marry him several times, but she's respectfully declined. Why you did it respectfully, I don't know, because I found out he wasn't treating you with no respect at all, but you respectfully declined. Because you say you need to go to therapy before you get married, because your confidence is at an all-time low, because he has cheated on you many times. Now, here's the thing. When you confront him, his exact words are, your sex is very boring and you complain too much. Wait a minute. That's why? He's cheated on you many times. But he stayed with you for 10 years, made 3 kids, and he's telling you that your sex is very boring. He sure keep coming over there a lot for this boring sex. 3 kids. Now, when the new Meg Stallion and Cardi B song came out, he joked that I've gone from WAP to a HOP, H-A-P. And in the words of his letter, meaning I have a horrible ass P. Okay, now, dog, really? Horrible. This is mental abuse.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I understand the woman's confidence being shattered. I understand that. But, dog, so you going to use reverse psychology. So you telling this woman the reason you cheat because she got bad sex. Wait a minute. And then, lady, now you got close, lady. Here's where I started to have hope for you. My response was, well, I wouldn't complain as much and would do a better job in the bedroom if you were half the man you used to be. Nah, that's where I want to get at in this letter. See, you stinging me? Talking about I got a horrible pee? Well, let's talk about your pee. See, right now, if you're going to talk about my pee, then we need to talk about your pee. See, I might have a horrible ass pee, but you got something wrong with you two, because you just said he half the man he used to be. That's a lot smaller.
You're scaring me, Steve.
So now you got a lap. See, you got a hap, you got a horrible ass pee, and he got a lap. He got a little ass pee. See what I'm saying? See, that's what we got to do. We doing initials now. I got a hap, you got a lap, you got a little ass pee. Now, we in here talking about each other pee. Let's spread the pee round. Whoa. Make my funk the P-funk. I want to get funked up. I want the bomb. I want the P-funk. I want my funk funked up. Make my funk the P-funk. I want to get funked up. That's what you ought to play the next time y'all head to the bathroom and they head to the bedroom. I want something to happen to me, but you ain't half the man you used to be, 'cause you done shrunk. Your fat ass stomach is leaning over your belt. I can't find it. You can't find it. Now you over here talking about mine horrible. It's 'cause you little. Now we doing so. Or you can go LOP. You got a lousy old poker. See, your poker is lousy. Or you can be a lap. You got a limp ass poker. See, we could use initials all day. See, one thing about it, ladies, you can bruise your man's ego. We in the ego bruising business. Yeah, you ain't as exciting in the bedroom no more, sister, cause he don't excite you no more. Yeah, you don't need therapy.
That is it.
You need to give it to him like he giving it to you. It ain't what it was, cause you ain't what you was.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know what color shoes you got on. What color your shoes? Just look straight down. What color your shoes? You don't even know.
Oh, I went through that when I was pregnant.
See, you don't know that. See, but men, it's okay for a woman to do that when she's pregnant. Y'all have a baby in there. But some of us can't look down because we ain't even got no baby. We just look like we in our second trimester. See, you got to bring this up to him. You ain't got to be the only one take a shot. And now, years later, after all the cheating, it's affected your ability to perform in the bedroom. I've heard it's a mental thing. But I'm not sure why I can't get excited or in the mood. Well, let me help you. You can't get excited because he ain't exciting you. He ain't doing nothing. And when he get there, you about to fall asleep.
Are these his kids?
Yeah, they his kids.
Then it must have been good at some point.
That's what I said. You know, and they all little kids. Cause he little. And he make little kids. All his kids, real little, undersized down there at the school.
Yeah.
That's why ain't none of them playing basketball. None of this. See, y'all going to sting his ass. Now, y'all got in a big ass argument recently. He yelled out that he got some whack ass kitty. Then he gonna apologize a few minutes later. Well, you got a whack ass.
We get what you're trying to say.
No. I just said it. Well, yours is whack too. So we just in here just both serving up just bad sex. Now where you going? You got to keep cheating because every time you cheat with somebody, they don't want it no more. So you got to go get somebody else to cheat with. Because everybody found out what I know.
Your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand too.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, introduce your friend. It's time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just, he's here.
No.
Very rarely do I get to say that. But he's here. J. Anthony Brown.
I'm here, and I'm overwhelmed, and I'm fed up. Somebody give me another word. Verklempt, is that a word? It's just too much for me. Yeah, verklempt.
Verklempt?
Yeah.
You ain't got no schooling for all that.
Verklempt.
Well, okay, this shows you how serious my problem is. And the problem is, it's too much damn TV. I can't keep up with all the damn shows. I don't have all the cables. When I want to see something, I got to buy something else. Well, I thought I could see it, but in order to see it, I got to buy something I thought I already bought. And if it's something I seen before and I want to see that, why I got to pay for it again? I saw it one time for free. Now it costs me $2 to see that again. I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen. Yeah. I've seen it, okay? And not only that, forget that. There's another problem. I'm recording way too much. I'm DVRing. I'm paying for stuff to watch later. I'm overwhelmed. It's just too much. I have a recorder. They have a brand new recorder on the market. And I'm not making it up. It records 1,000 hours of TV.
Yes! Wow.
I'm full. I'm full of shows that I'm going to have to hire somebody to come in and watch some of this stuff so I can get caught up because people talk about things. They're watching things they're watching stuff that I didn't even know was on, and I didn't. Where is that? Where is the one night in Miami? I'm in LA. And
oh yeah.
I don't. What help me? I'm recording. I'm pushing record, and it's constantly blanking. So if there's anybody out there looking for a job that will watch TV for Jay, that will be your title. To watch shows for me. Cause I'm tired. I'm tired. And I can't watch nothing that has episodes. I can't do it no more. I can't do episodal stuff.
All right, Jay, thank you. All right. Well, at least you're giving back. At least you're giving back.
Jay, that's real.
That's 100.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're looking for someone to help you unpack Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story, you're in the right place. It's me, Gabby Collins. Come with me, because on Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that's put that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. On this podcast, we're going beyond the basic line of questioning and getting to the heart of the show, all while appreciating the contributions of the show's creative teams and remarkable cast. Go inside each episode of Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story with the creatives, the cast, and creator Shonda Rhimes leading the way. Listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real life people.
Chelsea, we're going into season 4, which is very exciting.
Oh, yes. Sometimes we have celebs on helping us with that advice. Sometimes we have experts.
We've had guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Bob the Drag Queen, Juliana Margulies, psychic mediums, drug czars, all kinds of people.
We want everyone to leave the show with a little bit more support than they had coming in, and we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, honestly, and bravely.
We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. People talk about their terrible mothers-in-law.
And we encourage them to separate from those people.
I mean, Chelsea, we've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up and ending relationships. I am a relationship wrecker. Lots of family drama, lots of relationship drama,
yes,
and just personal motivation, really. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am, a big kick in the ass. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, guys, it's time for Comedy Roulette. Jay, you are here. Please quickly set it up for us.
It's very simple. You take some subjects, put them on a wheel, spun the wheel around where the wheel stopped. Where it stopped after it spun around, wherever it stopped, we'll do the damn thing, because we just that good. Put them up, spun it.
All right. Ready for today's categories?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, here we go.
Come on.
Number 1, crazy stuff you might yell out during sex.
Oh,
Number 2, that's remember, we're on the air live, guys. Remember that.
Well, what
number
you want?
2,
You want what we yell out or not? What you...
things you say to bad cooks. Number 3, things you say to
air. Remember?
Yeah. Number 3, things you say to old people to keep from cursing them out.
Oh my God!
Oh wow. Okay, you got it. Three times. Let's go. Let's spin it.
Spin it.
My biggest fear, crazy things you might yell out during sex. Oh, Lord.
Here we go. Comedy Roulette. Crazy things you might yell out during sex. Girl, stop. Please stop. I got to get me some ice water and come back. Go ahead on now. Go ahead on.
Crazy thing we yell out during sex? Oh, my God. I can't feel my eyes.
Well, look who's here.
Yeah. Look who just showed up for work.
I don't care.
Yell that out.
Junior.
Crazy things you yell out doing sex. Girl, you know what? I'm gonna mess around and buy you some money. I ain't lying. This is too good right here, girl. I'm gonna buy you some money. I ain't lying.
Come on, Steve. Crazy stuff. Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. What is the show?
Crazy stuff you might yell out during sex.
Bite me on my forehead.
We're playing comedy roulette. The subject, crazy stuff you might yell out during sex. Come on, Jay.
Crazy things you might yell out during sex. Girl. That part is numb, okay? It's numb, okay?
That is
crazy. Crazy things you might yell out during sex. I'm going to vote for you.
When is the election?
Crazy things you might yell out during sex. Ooh. What is your name? What is your name? I forgot. Tell me again. What is your name? Crazy things.
Sure, I need to set up question.
Crazy stuff you might yell out during sex, Steve.
I want Corona.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
All right, comedy roulette. Crazy things you might yell out during sex. Where you planning to put that? Where they
Not over here, you ain't.
All right, come on, guys.
Crazy things you yell out during sex. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. I'm about to go to jail.
What?
Oh, my crazy
crazy things you yell out in the middle of sex. Listen, I'm almost at the finish line. You need to hurry up if you're trying to beat me there. I'm just telling you, I'm almost there. I'm just telling you, I'm almost.
All right, it's comedy roulette. Crazy things you might yell out during sex, Steve. Close it out.
Yeah, take it out.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Black Lives Matter. Stop. Black Lives Matter.
All right. On that note, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up in 20 minutes right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
A 34-year-old businessman from Fort Myers, Florida, was arrested on his wedding night. Now, for soliciting a prostitute. He and his wife honeymooned in Tampa, Florida, and just 6 hours after his wedding, while his wife was asleep, he looked online for sex and he arranged to meet a prostitute at a Tampa hotel. What? When he got to the hotel, he was arrested by an undercover detective who had posed as a prostitute online. The groom was one of 176 men arrested that night in the sting. Is that crazy? He spent his wedding night in jail because he tried to.
Because here's what happened on a lot of wedding nights. The woman be so tired and exhausted from the events.
Yeah. And the planning and everything.
It don't be the night that everybody think it's going to be. And so he got up and went on down there and tried to get himself tightened up. And then, now when he got caught, what he tried to say was he was a part of the sting and went down there to show them how people do to help the police. You know, I'm just down here trying to show them, look, y'all need to start looking out for this stuff because this how easy it can happen. And here I am and you trying to handcuff me. Take your hands off of me. I was just down here. I knew who this was. I was just trying to help y'all.
But do you think he's still married, Steve?
Oh, he's in trouble, dog. He's in trouble. He's in trouble because he can't get out of this one.
No.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time to play a round of Would You Rather. Here we go. Would you rather get away with any lie you tell? Any lie you tell, you can get away with it. Or would you rather...
My whole life goal right there, baby. A. I don't give a what B is. I want A. Go ahead, Shirley.
Or, this is for you, Junior, or would you rather detect any lie you hear. So would you rather be able to get away with one or be able to tell if someone's lying to you?
And we need them. Yeah,
I need
absolutely.
A all day.
All day long.
But don't you care if someone's lying to you?
I can care less. I would lie back.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Just two liars talking. I don't give a
that's
damn.
all it is. That's a good conversation, too.
Whatever.
It go way better.
Whatever.
We should do that one day, Uncle. We should lie to each other on a cold conversation.
Dog, just the whole damn thing. I just want to be all mine, be believable. Yeah, it's been my whole goal in life anyway. Man, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Dog, I'm finna say this and she finna believe it. Yes.
Yeah.
She's ready to lie to you too.
I don't give a damn. I've been lied to before. I can handle it. Y'all the one can't handle it. I want the truth. I want to know the truth. No, I want what sound good.
Okay.
I love you. I love you too. Thank you, baby. See you tomorrow. Okay, can't wait. Okay, cool. We both live. Ain't no problem.
Live.
Ain't no problem.
Live.
Ain't no problem. Lie to me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, you the best I ever had. Thank you, baby. You best I ever had too. Cool.
Great line.
Yeah.
You too, Junior.
I love it. I'm telling
You feel the same way?
Absolutely. I'm gonna tell you why, Shirley, because men's research department ain't good at all. We ain't researching nothing to find out if it's the truth. No. It be true. We don't care. Just lie to us.
Lie to me. I don't give a damn.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. Well, here's another one. Would you rather never pay for taxes or never pay for gas?
Hey.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the hell out this gas. Hey. Hey,
You don't
if you
care
give
how
me
high it
A,
is.
I don't give a damn if gas is $30 a gallon. If I could just get out of A.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather be a star of a small movie or be an extra in a really big movie like Top Gun Maverick or something?
Be no damn extra walking around, ain't got no line.
I'm gonna be A.
Damn, hey, man.
Hey.
But it's Top Gun with Tom Cruise.
I
I'm
want to
gonna
be in the
A.
back.
I'm gonna be in a small ass line.
Yeah.
You're on the floor. Your part. All right. One last one if we have time. Would you rather German chocolate cake or cherry pie?
Hey.
Oh, Lord.
Or cherry pie?
Hey. Cause you know why? Cause it's hard to find a good cherry pie.
Oh, because I know that's one of your favorites.
Anybody know,
All right.
please slide in my DMs or somewhere. I don't know.
What are you saying? All right. All right, that's today's round of Would You Rather. Thanks, guys. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, our last break of the day and some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're looking for someone to help you unpack Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story, you're in the right place. It's me, Gabby Collins. Come with me, because on Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, we're stepping behind the scenes and the drawing boards of this team to experience the life breathed into the Bridgerton prequel. Listen to the leaps executive producer and series director Tom Verica took to capture the feeling that's put that lump in your throat. And you've got to catch creator Shonda Rhimes. She's dropping gems, diamonds, and mics. On this podcast, we're going beyond the basic line of questioning and getting to the heart of the show, all while appreciating the contributions of the show's creative teams and remarkable cast. Go inside each episode of Queen Charlotte of Bridgerton's story with the creatives, the cast, and creator Shonda Rhimes leading the way. Listen to Queen Charlotte, the official podcast, Thursdays on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Steve Harvey, you've brought your fabulous and very insightful, very informal, very motivating closing remarks back. It's something that you started years ago when you first started the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and people have grown to love them and you know, to live by them and be inspired by them. So what do you have for us today?
Here's today a real good piece of motivation that makes your quest to become successful a little bit simpler. You know, oftentimes people are stuck in a rut because they can't think their way clear to see the end result. What I mean by is some people make such lofty goals and then they sit there without a plan of attack to achieve that lofty goal until they've created a goal that seems so daunting that they don't even start the process of trying to accomplish it. For example, and this doesn't have to be the case, I'm just using this as an example. Let's say you want to be a millionaire and you say, wow, I want to make $1 million.
And then you start thinking of how to make the $1 million. And because you can't, it becomes so daunting. Making $1 million is difficult. If it were easy, wouldn't you do it by Friday? Wouldn't you? Of course you would. But it's a little more difficult than that. So here's what I had to learn in my life. Everybody listening to this was born with a gift. It's inside of you because God is very fair. He didn't put it on a mountaintop. He didn't hide it under a rock. It's in you. And your gift is the thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. In that lies your greatest chance for success. There's a scripture that says your gift will make room for you and put you in the presence of great men. Let's just look at the first part of that. Your gift will make room for you. My interpretation of that has meant what my gift has done for me. It has allowed me to spread out. It has taken me places I never dreamed I'd go. Your gift will do the same thing for you. So now, let's just talk about your ability to get to the $1 million. I think it's with your gift. Because if that's that he gave you and instilled at you at birth was to make room for you, here's your chance. Now, how do I do that, Steve? I call it the maximize your effort by 10 theory. It's just something I came up with driving when I was homeless and coming up with how to make it. And I discovered something. All of you have something that someone would pay you $10 to do. Some of you paint, some of you teach, some of you babysit, tutors. Some of you work with your hands. Some of you can sing. Some of you can choreograph. Some of you, it's so many things. Cut grass. Play the piano. Some of you do something. Some of y'all work on cars. Some of y'all drive. But all of you have something that you will do that someone will give you $10 to do. All of you have something that someone will pay you $10 to do because you do something that someone else can't do. So now all you got to do, instead of trying to figure out how to make $1 million, is go make the $10 that you're able to make. Once you make that $10, I want you to do it 10 more times. When you do it 10 more times, you now have $100. Once you have $100, it's very simple. Do the same thing you did to make the $100 10 more times. You now have $1,000. See, you don't have to keep thinking of something else to do. Just keep doing the same thing that you've been doing. Just do it, multiply the effort. It's the effort that maximizes and brings about the fruition of what your life can be. So if you make $1,000 and you do that 10 more times, I have news for you. You now have $10,000. Now, in order to make $100,000, you might need a little bit of help. You might need to hire somebody to help you do the thing that you do. But if you make $10,000 and you do what you did to make $10,000, which is the same thing you did to make $10, if you do it 10 more times, you now have $100,000. Now listen to me, my friends. Once you have $100,000, I can assure you are going to need help. Because in order to maximize $100,000, you have to have some like-minded people around you. Nobody gets to the top alone. Nobody becomes successful and wealthy by themselves. They form partnerships, relationships, they get employees. But once you make $100,000 doing the same thing you did to make $10, if you do it 10 more times, I have news for you, my friends. Congratulations. You have just made $1 million with a $10 idea. Stop trying to figure out how to make the million when all you got to do is take your $10 gift that God has put in you. It's $1 million gift that you have. You just haven't broken it down inch by inch, anything's a cinch, and maximize the efforts. That's how you become successful. These jokes that pay me what I make now, it's the same jokes that paid me $25 a night. They the same jokes. It's all English. This is not in another language. I don't know no more words now than I knew then. I've taken these $25 jokes and I've maximized them over and over and over and over and over and over and over. It's the same jokes I was telling. Babysitters who charge $50 to watch kids, babysitters end up opening up daycare centers. Daycare centers turn into franchises, creme de la creme, Montessori schools. These are national franchises. Somebody was just babysitting. My partner used to cut grass for $3 in the front, $3 in the back. He got a landscaping company in Cleveland. He make $4 million a year. You know what he do? He cut grass. Same $6 grass cutting he been doing. He just got some trucks now. What is it that you do that somebody will pay you $10 that you can maximize your effort for and turn it into your million? Quit trying to figure out how to make the million. Take your $10 skill set and start hammering it and beating it and working it and grinding and hustling and multiplying and magnifying it, and you'll make $1 million. That's my closing remarks. Thank y'all very much.
Thanks, huh?
All right, now. For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What if I told you there was more to the story behind game-changing events? Get ready for my new podcast, That Moment with Damon John. Every Tuesday on the Black Effect Podcast Network, we'll jump into the personal stories of some of the most influential people on the planet, from business moguls and celebrities to athletes and artists. Join me every Tuesday for That Moment with Damon John on the Black Effect Podcast Network, the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you go to get your podcasts.
Hi, this is Chelsea Handler.
And I'm Catherine Law.
We are the hosts of the Dear Chelsea podcast, where we give advice to real life people. Sometimes we have experts, sometimes we have celebs on helping us.
Guests like Ross Matthews, Matthew McConaughey, Juliana Margulies, Gwyneth Paltrow, and so many more. We answer questions on anything from drugs to relationships. We've even broken people up.
Yes, I take a lot of credit for breaking people up. I am a relationship wrecker. And just motivation. Sometimes people just need a kick in the ass, and that's what I am. And we encourage people to live their lives truly, fully, and bravely. Listen to Dear Chelsea on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Dani Shapiro, host of the hit podcast Family Secrets. Each episode explores a long-held family secret that has finally come to light. Find out what keeps millions of people tuning in to hear astonishing stories about the secrets that are kept from us, the secrets we keep from others, and yes, even the secrets that we keep from ourselves. I hope you'll join me and my extraordinary guests for this new season of Family Secrets. Listen to Season 8 of Family Secrets on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Between April 1971 and September 1972, 6 young black girls were snatched off the streets in Washington, D.C.
This child was laying on the side of the road.
The person said, "I murdered your daughter."
The killer believed that he may have been seen.
I will admit the others when you catch me if you can. Signed, Freeway Phantom.
Listen to Freeway Phantom on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.